had sex!
Hey everyone!
Hey,
We just saw Captain America v Superman: Dawn of Awesome. I mean Captain America: Civil War.
I knew Superman was Vision. Okay.
So where
We saw it. We saw it.
we saw the movie.
We saw it today.
Yeah, literally like a minute ago.
Yeah. And we have opinions.
We do have. Everyone has opinions.
Coming at ya.
Yes. And we're recording with a microphone. This is what we used to record Moviepoopie dogs.
Hello.
Pimpin', bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
So let's get everyone's first opinions out of the way. Awesome.
Yes, I loved this movie. I thought this was probably the best superhero team up movie. It's sort of a team up movie, but
Avengers, you mean?
But yeah,
Yeah, this is the best Avengers movie we've gotten
it's
in a while.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say it's like the best since Avengers, but guys, I loved it. It had great character moments, great humor. Oh, and that airport fight is one of the best fight scenes.
We should preface this: spoilers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler warning if you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen Captain America: Civil War, go check it out.
Hawkeye's the Joker.
Batman's yelling, Batman.
If you haven't seen if you haven't seen it, stop this video and come back to us. Yeah, we all loved it. That's what y'all need to know
All
so
right,
far.
from here on out, spoilers are.
Whoa, dog, give me this microphone. All right, we're still on. All right, diggity dogs.
Oh my God, shut up.
We're gonna get some beats down on this here. Jesus, something.
All
This is going on Alex's channel, right?
I guess.
Let's keep it clean too.
No,
Alright, I
we
will
can
try-
put it.
I will try my best.
Okay. Yeah, I can censor this one and everything if we want. Okay.
All right, what's the line I'm allowed? Can I go PG-13? Can I get one?
I'll censor it in
Say
post.
PG.
I'll
Okay.
censor it in post.
PG.
All right.
Like, are we talking like 80s PG?
Oh, this is like the gummy bears.
Going here and there and everywhere?
Maybe we should make actual commentary on the movie.
Yeah, we should. We're
Okay,
just.
so this movie was great.
Yeah.
You should go see this movie.
Pass the mic around when you talk.
You should go see this movie, and yeah, it was just one of the best things about it was that the movie just felt grounded. You understood all the character motivations. Like nothing just felt goofy and cartoony. Like these heroes and these heroes were like real people, and you just couldn't. I just couldn't love it anymore.
I have one problem.
Okay.
Go for it.
Two, actually.
I know what it's gonna be. You already told me it.
One.
It's a comic thing, isn't it?
One.
No, it isn't.
The scene transitions,
I know.
where it was just text.
Oh.
Like the Robin Thicke music video.
I kind of honestly like that.
I liked it too, cause
Okay.
okay.
I know. Give me my spotlight.
Sorry. I probably threw off.
There's got to be a Lady Gaga song about that. I actually kind of like so for anybody who doesn't know, who doesn't care about spoilers, when they transition between all the countries, because this is a fucking straight up action film. Like
Yeah.
Avengers, Avengers is a comic
Straight
book
up.
action film. This is straight up action. And they're going to all sorts of countries. And when they do that, they will say the country name like in white big like
across the
Arial
screen.
bold
All
text.
across the screen.
And I personally liked it. Honestly, I kind of like weird shit like that.
It's just a pet peeve that I have.
Yeah, I can get
Well,
not
here's
liking
the
it though.
thing, like,
And-
wouldn't you like see text like that in the comic? Like,
No.
you wouldn't see like across the panel.
No,
That's what I thought.
actually
but
like in that like I don't really remember Captain America 2, but I would have preferred if it was like
yeah, if it was like maybe a little subtitle.
if it was
at
like
the
cliche,
bottom,
yeah,
like
I would have liked
Age
that.
of Ultron did that a lot. I watched that.
Yeah, I
recently.
probably would have liked that. But problem
Understandable.
number 2, and the only other problem I have with the movie, kind of really,
Yes.
is that scene when they were chasing Winter Soldier for the first time and they were running at speed of like 30-mile-an-hour
was
cars.
fucking cool as shit.
It was cool, but Alex was like, "Oh, it was so grounded. Like they were keeping up with like 30-mile-an-hour cars, and only one of them is a super soldier."
Oh,
That was the only problem I had. The rest of that movie, awesome. Like,
it is awesome.
Yeah. I really only had one noticeable gripe with it.
Sure.
And this is kind of more of an action gripe in general.
Is it a nitpick or like an actual like criticism?
No, this is actual, and this is more of a criticism on the industry.
Yeah. No problem.
And don't read this the wrong way because this is about shaky cam, but I actually personally
Lot of-
love shaky cam.
It was a lot of handheld shots
kinda
during the action. I didn't
Well-
mind it personally, but
Well, I actually loved shaky cam, and I love the way they did it in this film, but there is a major
Yeah.
issue with it. they lower the shutter at some points during this. Like, there's this opening scene with Black Widow
I know
fighting.
What you mean.
Yeah,
I know
but
what you mean.
one major thing though that they do is the flame. You can tell the frames are going blank at some points.
Yes.
Like, which that's because obviously a frame has black in between it, but it'll go dead on the impact of the hit.
Yeah.
And that
yeah.
really takes away from it. And that happens like a number of times.
To be fair, that's something only we would really notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It felt really like it was jarring to my eyes.
It kind of took you out.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I love shaky cam. Like,
Yeah.
not love, but I mean, like, I think it's
Like,
legit technique.
If shaky cam is utilized well in that action, it's great. And it's not like, in like most modern action movies, it's like shaky cam, like it's just the cameraman jerking around the camera, and then it's just like fast cut of all these punches. Like, this movie didn't really have that. Like, you could follow all of the action. That's
Right.
like one of the best things about the action scenes in this movie.
Also, just this movie was really funny.
It was hysterical.
Well, it's the Avengers. I was actually expecting it to be funny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it did start out really serious, but then it really like,
Yeah.
but they had to incorporate all that humor
Dark
in there.
as shit.
And then the thing with just Ant-Man being Ant-Man.
Oh, and
It's
Spider-Man.
and Spider-Man.
Amazing.
This is
Spider-
my favorite Spider-Man.
Yes.
Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man shown in this movie is one of the greatest interpretations of Spider-Man I think we have ever gotten on
What's the
screen.
film, yes.
I don't like.
I agree with you
Give me
there.
that shit.
I think it's the best, in my personal opinion, it's the best since Tobey Maguire and 1 and 2.
See, I'm not getting roped in with this Lee's dog. Anthony likes it because it's a very good interpretation of the comic. I just like him because I think he's an enjoyable character. I don't really care whether or not.
I agree. It's like with you, man.
I also like that they did show it with like when Falcon and Spider-Man were fighting, he was like, "Have you ever been in a fight? It usually doesn't have this much talking." And
Yes,
they didn't.
Such a great line.
They never really explain. They didn't say this in the movie, but the reason why Spider-Man talks is to throw everyone off guard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like joking, like to keep everyone
Yeah.
He's just like, I am trying my damnedest to punch this dude in the face, and he just keeps making dumb jokes, and I can't take it anymore.
Like, what I've heard recently is that like he kind of has that. He kind of does that like quick, snappy humor, sort of like Deadpool. That's what I've heard recently.
Yeah.
And I can totally after watching this movie, I could totally see that because I mean, Spider-Man was kind of funny in the Tobey Maguire movies. I didn't really exactly like. I didn't see the Amazing Spider-Man, so.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Did your car just die?
I don't think so.
Are we gonna have to keep the car on now?
Yeah.
Let's keep this in the video.
Okay.
Okay.
That was okay.
we had a freak out.
Good. That was strange.
We had a freak out, guys.
Freak out.
Freak out.
Anyways.
Anyway,
Okay.
so yeah, what I was saying was like Tobey Maguire could be kind of funny, but it was mostly kind of a serious role in those movies. But I don't really know so much about Andrew Garfield. Like, you guys have seen Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Was he like kind of a? Was he?
Oh, yeah, whatever.
My phone.
Was Andrew Garfield? Did he kind of have a little bit of a comedic interpretation of
Yes.
Spider-Man? Because
Well,
I do remember that scene in the trailer when he's like
terrible.
the small knives.
Yeah.
When he made that comment about small knives or whatever. That's the
Yeah.
only scene I saw. That's the most I saw of the movie. So
Yeah.
I don't really want to come back to it because this Spider-Man was awesome and he owned that Spider-Man. So yeah, no reason to go
Now
back.
The lights are brighter.
Now the lights are brighter.
Yeah, I know, right? We're going for such art house lighting with this iPhone
Just
front-facing
became-
camera.
Yeah.
Just
this is
became.
Oh no! Insider secrets!
Yeah, this-
Industry secrets!
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
All right.
All right.
Oh my god, there's so much shit to cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is going to be a while. So
Ready yourselves.
So we did the whole build up.
Just go through every single superhero and talk about them one at a time.
Ant-Man was great,
He's Ant-Man.
Ant-Man was fantastic.
He's exactly the same.
and he giant manned.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I knew Giant Man was gonna happen, but I didn't actually see like footage of it in the movie. So like seeing that for the first time, the audience applauded. I loved it. Oh, it was an awesome surprise.
I must note, I actually saw, without audio, I actually didn't turn the audio on.
Because you're a bad boy.
I saw the whole airport scene ahead of the movie, so I knew about Giant Man and stuff like that.
Autoplay.
Yeah. And but the jokes really, like, I didn't know any of the jokes because I didn't actually hear them. I didn't have the audio on, and I intentionally didn't have the audio on. But
and then you complained about it to me.
well, I was complaining that I said to you specifically in a text, like, if they make AntMan super. All right. No. Let me give context. Nobody who fucking knows. I don't like it when big things move super slow. I think it's dumb. I hate that trope.
But they did give a justification.
Yeah, they did give it just. That's why with the audio off, it didn't make a lot of sense. But
I'm glad, like, with Ant-Man's character, like when.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad with Ant-Man's character, like when he shrinks down or when he enlarges. I'm glad they don't like alter his voice. Like they actually keep, the regular Paul Rudd voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I like.
We just kind of keep hammering. But all the like other like classic Avengers, were all like top 4. Hawkeye, just I love Hawkeye.
Yeah. Hawkeye's a lot funnier now because in the first Avengers, he didn't really have a point.
Yeah, he wasn't really in the movie that much.
Yeah.
When he was in action, it was awesome.
Yeah, his character is way more developed now.
But yeah, we had more movies to develop his character, so and he's really grown through those movies.
Like Ant-Man.
Let's see what else.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
She's way better now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I'd say so.
she's not the Scarlet Witch in the comics, but she's done really well.
Yeah, like.
Like, I kept staring over at you because they keep developing Scarlet Witch and Vision's relationship, and I was like, just make them bone! Please, for the love of God!
Vision in this movie is amazing, by the way.
Oh, Vision was.
Yeah, Vision's like.
There's a scene where he is cooking, and it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Touch of paprika.
It's not paprika.
I like him just like. He's he's like connected to the internet, right? How can we print it out in a recipe?
How come he's?
I know, right?
Why is he wearing like a fucking
Shirt?
Yeah, like a Sunday going to church suit.
Shirts are cool.
He reminded me. It might be because of the powers and all, but he reminded me an awful lot of Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen.
Well,
Well, you can probably
kinda.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be because he's almost like God, and I don't know. It's just the same. He has the same mannerisms, and he can.
Yeah, they're very similar characters.
It just seems similar to me. Maybe not to you, but I can understand.
I didn't make this joke earlier. This is the best Batman v Superman movie made this year.
And you know what the best part about this movie is? They didn't stop fighting. They didn't stop fighting because someone said their mom Martha was kidnapped.
Oh.
And then the other hero's mother's name was Martha, who died early on.
Best part about this is the fight. Thing is, this kind of happened with the Civil War comic. Like, the Avengers are fucked.
Yes.
Like everything. I have one PG-13 now. Like they're just
censor it.
They're just split. Because they're just. It's not. They're not. That's what happened at the end of Civil War. Like the Avengers were just screwed.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh! I got one. I got a thing.
Black Panther.
Oh well, later on. Hold on. So this movie actually might have gotten me back into Marvel movies now, I think.
Hooray.
Yeah. Because for the longest time, I've just always been complaining about how stale the characters are getting. Like, they didn't develop them much anymore. Especially with, like, Iron Man was my go-to one, where every movie's like, I'm an asshole now. Now I've learned the right side of life. But the next movie's like, I forgot how not to be an asshole. Well, but in this movie, he's just a way better character now.
Yeah, I think he definitely, like, in, like, the last few, maybe, he's, like, I'd say his, like, character has changed. It didn't really, I think it was really the first movie where it started out, where he was kind of a jerk and full of himself and selfish. But then, like, towards the end, he's like, I gotta be the hero. And I think, like, he just wants, like, as I saw it in Age of Ultron, like, he wanted to be the hero and then take it to the next limit when he was creating Ultron. He screwed that up, and he's kind of trying to right the wrongs of his past. And this movie definitely shows that he was trying to right the wrongs. Like joining the government, he thought was the right move, to be the hero that he wanted to be.
Well, Ultron like paints him out to be kind of a dick. Even though he is doing something he thinks is right, the movie kind of spins it that way.
I didn't really see that in my opinion.
But like in this movie, his character is fucking sad, man. Like, I sided with, well, I still think that the law is good, honestly.
Well, and I was basing my Team Cap-ness on the comic and the comic alone.
Yeah.
So going off of that, I'm still right.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I think one of the best things about this movie is, like, I mean, I've heard this in other reviews, but I have to say it. Like, how do I say this? You understand why these heroes are against each other, but it's not like you think one is right over the other one. You can both sympathize with, like, both sides. Like, you understand why they think they're doing things right, and it's not like you think one side is moral than the other one. Yeah, that's the best way I can explain that.
Oh, I do have one major gripe with this movie, actually.
No.
I don't get what the point of the law is in the film.
To have government overwatch.
Yeah, government overwatch.
So if they took it out, it still would have been a civil war.
What do you mean?
What?
Bucky's blowing up shit. That's all they really needed. Like, Bucky's blowing up shit. Cap's like, he's not a bad guy.
Well, no,
And so he saves him. Then everybody else is like, fuck you, dick. And then civil war.
Dan, you made us R-rated now. You dropped the second F-bomb. We only had one.
Don't worry. Alex, say a super PG word right now.
Mark Wade. We're done.
Okay, cool. That's what's going over all those.
Mark Wade. We'll mark Wade. We'll mark Wade out. We'll mark Wade out the F-bombs.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Epic mealtime.
Mark Miller. Ed Brubaker.
I don't have time for this.
Mark Wade. Black Panther.
Black Panther is awesome.
I know, right?
I like how in the beginning you're like, wow, that Black Panther guy's old.
You know, one of the best things about him was, like...
I forgot that he's junior. That completely left my
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
in the comic?
Yeah, I completely forgot that Black Panther is like I forgot that it was like a naming down. I completely forgot. I was like, why is T'Challa so old? And then it was like, I'm the dumbest person on the planet. Like, they cut to like the young one. And I was like, I'm stupid.
I was trying to figure this out in my head. It's like because I don't know. I was like, is Anthony being legit? Is that Black Panther? He's way fatter than the suit makes him look.
Yeah, I was like, this guy, what is going on? I didn't find seeing the cast pictures of him out of costume. I was like, I don't is it like an Iron Man suit? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, you didn't know Chadwick Boseman was playing?
No, I didn't really. Well, no, I didn't know. I was confused. It said on the TV his name was T'Challa, and I was like, that's Black Panther. And then my brain overrided it. I was like, put Black Panther in the face.
Yeah. Okay. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, anybody else?
We have trains?
So, all the new characters are great. All the old characters got significantly upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super excited about a new Spider-Man movie.
Oh, yes. Spider-Man Homecoming. You know, when that soldier was reading off all those words to, like, brainwash Bucky, one of those words was homecoming. Do you think maybe that has any relation to Spider-Man Homecoming?
I doubt.
I don't know, but
I'm
reading it too much into it.
I think you are reading way too much into it. We're dealing with comic books at the moment.
Yeah.
So, and this is my vein. I think that Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie is called Homecoming just because Marvel got the rights back.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yo, bitches. Mark Wade, I mean.
Did you just take the microphone?
Okay. Anthony requires an explanation. We've already said spoiler alert. So this is the end credit sequence where Spider-Man gets a flashlight.
Oh, I owe you guys an explanation.
Yeah.
Welcome to the shop. A thing that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, right.
So, back in the 60s, when being written by Stan Lee and being drawn by Steve Ditko, Spider-Man had a light that he would shine at villains in their face, and it would semi-blind them, and it would be a picture of Spider-Man, and it was ridiculous, and it lasted for an ungodly amount of time.
Bring it back in the new movie.
Yes, but it's weird.
Oh my god,
It's
but
weird.
come on, considering this character, you can make so much fun of that. Like, Tony Stark's gonna rip on that, like, all the fucking time.
I have, yeah,
Mark Wade.
I think, R-rated.
No one.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You don't even know the. Do you even know the
Yar-rated.
Mark Waid joke?
Yeah, he told me about it, I think. Anyway, okay, so I think one of the best things about introducing Black Panther and Spider-Man was that with these new movies coming out, we're not going to get the same stupid origin story anymore. Like, we're actually, like, they explained, like, their past so well, and, like, they developed these characters so well in this new movie that we don't need to see that. Like, we can just see them continue, you know, their journey as a hero, you know?
Thing is, though, is we've seen the Spider-Man origin story
Yeah,
2 times at this point.
I mean, it's like with Batman v Superman, like, they showed, you know, not really spoiler, but they showed Batman's parents murdered. It's like we've seen that tons of times before, and like we don't need to see like Spider-Man's story, you know.
Yeah, anymore.
Anymore, yes.
Yes. I agree. I'm actually, even though I love the Spider-Man, I don't know if I'm still excited for a Spider-Man movie.
I think I'm really pumped. I am pumped.
Don't get me wrong, I am still kind of comic book movied out, so I'm still not like gonna get hyped for. Oh, I thought you were gonna hit me.
No.
I'm afraid of you, Anthony. Oh yeah, he bought a comic book today.
I bought 2 of them. One of them was Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's stealing my thunder.
Spider-Man.
And I don't know. I'm just, you know, as much as I like this Spider-Man.
You kind of have to take it like one step at a time.
Yeah, I've seen so many fucking Spider-Man movies.
Understand.
So many Batman movies. I'm just done with superhero movies for a bit. Take a hiatus.
You know,
Thing is
different
this
because-
did very much revitalize.
Yeah.
This and the Netflix shows very much of revitalize. Thing is, though, is now they're actually. We've never really hit this point before. They're telling stories that aren't origin stories.
No.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, can I see this? Well, the thing about this movie is that it didn't. It's very different from the other Marvel movies in tone and everything. Like
Yeah.
very,
It really is-
very minimalistic CG
Yeah,
wise.
this was a very hard action like movie.
I agree.
The rest of them were all like comic book action movies where there's like a big. This was a very hard like thriller action movie.
Yeah, there's like minimalist. This is a very practical movie.
Yeah,
from
well-
what
Oh,
I've seen.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, with the exception of like all the suits, but that's
Yeah, well, like Vision, obviously you kind of have to, but like,
Sure.
like all the car stunts and everything, those are all
yeah.
done like.
Was this directed by the same guys who did the second one?
Joe and Anthony Russo.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Yeah, they're actually coming back for Infinity War Part 1 and 2. So
That's. Oh, thank God.
Wait, really?
yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, because these guys, Josh Whedon may have built all this.
Yeah.
These guys are what's kind of.
I think Joss Whedon's done though.
Josh Whedon's been done.
Yeah, he's been done after Age of Ultron. But yeah, I'm really souped that these guys are
Yeah,
returning.
'cause-
They've been doing a phenomenal job with these properties.
Because with the exception of this one, the second Captain America one is my favorite of all these movies.
Yeah, I think technically it's the best Marvel movie made.
Well, because it's not just the best, but it's not just a good Marvel movie. It's a legitimately good movie.
Yeah, it's a really good.
I haven't seen Winter Soldier yet.
With the exception of MODOK at the end, but that's beside the point.
yeah.
Now, how much? Because I haven't seen Winter Soldier. How much in this movie was I missing out on?
Like all of it, basically.
Like
Like
I
all
get,
of-
like there was a lot that I could get. Like
Yeah.
Bucky's a sleeper agent. That's easy to get.
A little bit about Hydra too. You kind of need to.
Well, Hydra, I just get their dicks. That's all I really need.
Nazis.
I meant they're Mark Wade's.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You kind of in Winter Soldier, you kind of need to learn about kind of the formation of Hydra and how they're still continuing after the 1940s during World War II. That's basically the importance of that. That they're still around and infiltrating our society.
Why do I keep looking for my phone?
Here it is.
Let's see, what is it? I also half watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Don't.
Yeah, it's been mostly about Inhuman stuff, but I was kind of hoping for a build-up to this.
Canceled their film lineup.
No, they did not cancel. They moved it.
Oh yeah. Right. They moved it for like a really feature release.
Well, they only have them
Not
scheduled up to...
2019. It was going to be released the same year as Infinity War Part 2. But that's
Thing is, though, is I'm going to be really, really negative towards this. I hate the Inhumans so much. I hate them.
Speak into the mic. You're gonna rust it out. This is the only one we got.
We should have brought a pop filter. Do we all have pop filters?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it over everybody. Don't spit into the mic, please.
Are we keeping this in the video?
Of course.
Yeah, of course we are. We're in a
This
car.
is us.
We're in a car is unedited. The
Technically-
lights. Lights going out. Boom.
Technically,
except when we censor swear words.
Swear words. Censor
Mark
everything
Wade.
with swear word.
Mark Wade.
Mark Wade. Mark Wade.
Mark Wade had nothing to do with this film.
What else do we got to talk about quick before we hang it up and then forget to talk?
Let's talk about the climax where we find out about.
Oh, Black Widow turncoat.
Black Widow turncoat.
Black Widow turncoated.
Well, not
Yeah.
technically.
No. I mean, like what we find out about Tony and his parents.
Oh, yeah, we learned that too.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That's probably like one of the best final endings.
That was probably one of the best twists in,
Yeah,
in recent years.
I
In
kind
MCU.
of legitimately, when they were setting up, like, I'm not the only Winter Soldier, I was like, oh, someone else did it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what they made it look like. They even when they, I think when they did the,
When they did the second one?
when they did the second take of the car thing, they actually warped his face a bit to make it
they
look
did
like a
too.
different guy.
I think they did
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and that was a really good bait and switch.
It really
Or
was.
bait and switch and switch and switch.
Also, this is beside the point with Baron Zemo. It looks like they're mildly setting up the Thunderbolts, and I'm very excited about it.
Oh, another superhero group I do not know about.
The
'cause I do
Thunderbolts
not
are
read
the
comics.
Thunderbolts are villains who become superheroes.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Oh, those are those guys you told me about.
Yeah, they have their own playset.
Yeah.
I will send you a picture of that.
All right.
Great.
So on the podcast that probably hasn't been released yet at this point,
The
Anthony.
Civil War podcast.
so
yeah,
An-
it's almost done actually.
Yeah, Anthony explained to me the
Kind of.
entire plot of Civil War.
For the most part.
It is nothing like this movie from what he explained.
Do you think that's gonna upset a lot of comic
No,
book fans?
because 50% of people hate Civil War.
Okay.
I fall under the. Okay. So that's basically it.
Oh, our phone died, so we had to just go again, and we don't have a lot of space, so we got to wrap it up really quick. Good. Let's all sit in silence.
Yeah, let's do that. You want to just go to the numbers?
Yeah, you might have to come back to me. I need to think, ponder it.
9 out of 10.
It's just so easy to.
I'll give mine an entire banana out of 10.
Pretty good.
That is a very good movie.
That means at all.
Roger Ebert would be there.
Bananas are healthy for you. I'm gonna give it like. That wasn't a swear.
You know what? Screw the numbers. Go see this movie.
Just go see it and see it
It
for
is
yourself.
the best superhero movie to come out this year.
Yes.
It's great.
Deadpool though.
I forgot about Deadpool.
You betrayed your wife.
I am not married to Deadpool. Shakira is. She is a succubus. It made sense in context.
I'll say just as good as Deadpool. As far as comic book movies, I don't know where to rank it amongst all of the MCU movies, but it's definitely in my top 5. I'll say.
this
I
is-
don't know if it surpasses Avengers and Winter Soldier and Guardians.
I
in my
like
opinion.
I like this movie
I
better
love
than Avengers 2.
Me too. Me too. I love it better than Avengers too.
I think Iron Man is my favorite. This might be my second favorite.
Yeah, I might need to see it again. I'm definitely gonna go see this movie again.
Yeah, definitely.
As far
I am gonna see it again.
As far as rating for me, I'd probably go. You know what? I honestly can't think of any issues with this movie. I'm gonna go big. 10 out of 10 for me.
Nice.
It was probably one of the best comic book movies I've seen in a long, long time. It was probably a game changer almost in regards to seeing that kind of superhero team up movie. I mean, Avengers was the first movie to do that, but like to see this movie, we thought Avengers: Age of Ultron was kind of gonna push that to the limit and kind of give you this overall darker tone like Empire Strikes Back, but it didn't. It was just kind of the more fun elements of Avengers, and it didn't really do anything spectacularly new. But this movie did, and I think that it really should be merited as one of the best comic book movies to come out. So 10 out of 10 for me.
Nice.
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
So we're all.
So I screwed Alex over. Oh, is screwed to swear?
No.
No.
So we're
Okay.
all very, very satisfied with Civil War. You should go see it. It is great.
Abraham Lincoln wasn't in it.
Yeah, this is the worst historical reenactment
Yeah.
of the Civil
No,
War of all time.
I love how they played that trailer for that Civil War movie right before
Oh
this.
yeah, that was weird.
They showed-
That was weird.
Yeah, they showed an actual
Like a period
Civil War
piece.
Like a
biopic
Civil
movie
War.
starring Matthew McConaughey.
Wait, how did you just say it?
What?
Just say what you just said again
Starring Matthew McConaughey.
before that.
Civil War biopic. Oh, not this again.
I'm right.
Bye.
You're wrong.
Oh,
Moviepoopie Civil War. Da!
Biopic, team biopic versus team biopic. Who will win?
The Americans, because Americans think biopic.
It should be pronounced
It shouldn't. It's British.
Not everyone.
Nobody likes Britannia.
All right, good night, everyone. Go
Fuck.
see Civil War. Have a good time.
Fuck go geek
Catch you-
kiosk.
What?
Before we leave,
Yes.
should we like tell our Twittering stuff?
Oh, I am at the AAS419 on Twitters.
I am at Alex J. Corey at Twitter and Instagram.
I'm at Dan is a plant with an E at the end, and also Anthony and I are on at Moviepoopie.
No, I thought we're at Official Poopy.
No, I changed it.
Wait, what? No, someone else had the Moviepoopie.
Oh wait, no, we didn't. Oh wait, so it's at Official Poopie.
Yes.
No, I changed our actual name because we were Pooples before, but now we're actually Moviepoopie.
All right, good, I guess. Yeah, because our handle is...
At Official Poopie!
For the love of God. Also, I'm at PageFlip soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Have you gotten the handle?
I have.
Follow it preemptively.
Bye, guys.
This is going to chaos.
Did I get it?
Oh fuck's sake! Bye.
Night!